Michael Keaton, one of my top 5 white guys of all time, personally, will be playing Batman in the up and coming Flash movie. Your thoughts, B. Walt?
What Flash movie?
The DC live action Flash.
So basically, if Justice League was a shitty Wu-Tang album, the Flash movie would be like a shitty Raekwon album.
I wouldn't give it that much credit. I was thinking more.
I said shitty.
Well,
okay,
he only had.
Okay, rewind. Let's not use Wu-Tang. They were too dope of a group. Let's say like.
Well, those second generation albums were, you know, they was.
But what I'm saying is, let's be fair. Let's put out a group that was hot ass, but it was still a group. Cash Money Billionaires. That might be a better one. So
wow.
DC is the Cash Money Billionaires, and then this will be Silk the Shocker solo album.
Wow, Silk the Shocker on this show, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude,
you found a way to take a shit on Silk the Shocker on the middle of the podcast. You funny, man.
Wait,
you funny.
The Shocker wasn't Cash Money. Never mind. He was No Limit. They all sound the same to me when you start talking.
Cash
Manny
Money.
Fresh. There we
No
go.
Limit.
Manny Fresh.
Manny had beats though.
Yeah. Okay. Wonder Woman had a cold ass theme song. The movie was still man.
Wonder Woman.
Oh, fool! I'm talking about the movie.
Well, I'm talking about Lindsay Carter and the titties. So you about to get me in trouble.
Oh yeah. Why you looking to the side? Who you got in the car with you?
Next question.
Slide the camera over.
You know what, bro?
Special guest. We got a special guest.
How about that? That's a special guest.
All right, son.
How about that?
All right, bro. You just played me like I'm not the one controlling this shit.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah.
Here you go.
You got something to say?
Which you
No, you don't. You ain't got nothing to say. Nothing to say. Nothing at all. No.
There's that. I've seen that notification twice. You want to be unmuted or stay not muted? That shit is. I will lose either way. I lose either way. Well, all right. It's the Flash that was in both the Sweden cut and the Snyderverse cut. Is that Flash in the live action? He gets his own movie. But remember, this isn't Snyderverse. This is that bullshit. But Keaton's gonna be in it. So I kind of have to go see it now, or at least watch it on HBO Max.
So is this going to be Flash in the future? Because Michael Keaton is a lot older than Ben Affleck.
Well, that's a good question. And I know where you're going with this. And that's the only reason why I need to see it. For everybody that don't know what the fuck we're talking about right now, Michael Keaton needs to be Bruce Wayne in Batman Beyond. Mm-hmm. If you haven't figured it out. Mm-hmm. He is the first live action feature film Batman. And everybody else has been trying to do his shit since. Some people have been better. Some people have been different. We're not here to judge, but he is the OG, literally. So if he is going to be Batman, either they go back to 89 with some CG, or we're heading into the neo-noir with McGinnis en route, which I hope the latter is happening, to be honest with you, because they should have been done that movie.
So Snyder don't have his hands on it?
Snyder, right? From what I know about the Snyderverse, they really are pushing Batfleck's film. That's the first thing that they really want to get done, if anything. Um, but see, this is it's so funny. DC had the multiverse first, and it looks like Marvel's gonna fuck them over again on that. Do it better already, because um, Warner Brothers doesn't want to do Snyderverse shit because of everything that went on, and so they've already invested money into the other stuff.
What's the other guy's name?
Josh Whedon, his trash shit. But again, remember Ray Fisher, Cyborg, the one that didn't have any scenes in Josh Whedon's cut, was supposed to be in the Flash movie. But Warner Brothers has kicked him out completely because he was protesting, vehemently about like how he was treated when Josh Whedon got on set, and he was just being an asshole and a prick and a complete douche. And even when the investigation came back negative, or no real results, he continued to post shit on Twitter and saying he wasn't backing down and things like that. So now they've removed this character completely. So we'll see. We will see. But I think he needs to be old Bruce Wayne to answer your question, for it to really make sense. There was a lot of speculation he wouldn't even do it because he is literally old now, Michael Keaton. And he was like, I'm really worried about this COVID shit. I'm not trying to die. If we can get past that, then maybe I'll do it. Then we can talk. Are you raising your hand?
Turn that just a little bit.
Bro, it ain't happening, bro. It ain't happening. It ain't happening.
Why is that?
Because we're doing a show.
So why are you bringing niggas to the studio that ain't on the show?
I've never stated if I brought somebody with me or not. I didn't say that. You put that in the situation. You put that into the show.
Continue, sir.
Yet you interrupted me to ask me a question about some shit that wasn't about the show, and now you want me to continue? I thought you had something to say.
No, look, man, we both love Michael Keaton. He's my favorite Batman. He's my favorite. But just to be real, I mean, DC is a shit show. That 15-hour Snyder miniseries does not make up for the rest of the trash. So
it kind of helps.
No, it doesn't. Not to me.
It didn't give you any sort of hope, like, damn, they might get this shit together?
Nah, because here's the thing. His shit was good, yes. It was good. I watched it. I was a naysayer until I watched it. I was his shit was a bomb. But the rest of the shit is weak. What year did Michael Jordan come into the league?
1984, sir.
Right. And he was the best player on the Bulls immediately, right?
28.2 points a game, sir.
Right. And with that 28.2 points a game, what did the Bulls do?
They were a shit show, sir.
Exactly. So Snyder gave us the Michael Jordan equivalent to the rest of the shit. They still not finna do nothing. DC universe is trash. It's trash. It's absolute gutter, fucking gutter trash. This shit is trash, man.
There's no Scottie Pippins in DC right now? Is that what you're saying?
It don't matter. Even if he did get Scottie. It's like, come on, man.
It's Josh Whedon, Jerry Krause. Josh Whedon, Jerry Krause. Organizations win championship.
He's both Jerrys.
He's both. He's the money and the bullshit. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Way to go, Josh.
The DC universe is trash, and it shouldn't have been. It should not have been. It should have been dope. It should have been right there. In my opinion, it could have been better than Marvel if they would have done it right, but they did it wrong, and they did it wrong for so long that a 4-hour movie is not going to change that shit. I am not excited about anything coming after the fact, especially if homeboy that made the miniseries ain't attached to it.
Right. No, I mean, obviously, as much as we bitch to complain about DC, I understand. Um, but hey, if it comes to my favorite streaming app, yeah, I'll be there. I'll twist up. We're good. We'll do that. They need to change his run. I don't care which verse he's in. I cannot stand how the fuck he runs. But I'm just happy Keaton's back. He's been Batman. He's been the Vulture. He's been Birdman. He's made my life happier with wings on. I'm just gonna put it like that. So, thank you, Michael. We appreciate you.